All right, now we should be good to get underway. Shestion's going to be alongside for the Championship Bowl number 14. It's H-Rupt and it is Dog Nation facing off. As we are getting set to get underway, I'm Shestion's going alongside here for CFFL Bowl 14. Great to be with y'all. Great to be with y'all. Here on this sunset day, as the jerseys are right, both end zones are right, and we are ready to play the American sport, the best American sport. As we are getting set to get underway, Shestion's nobody alongside. As we are getting set for kickoff. As first man to talk about H-Rupt. He's been the guy to watch this season, but also we've seen Dog hang in against some of those top teams. A lot of suspense and build up to this game. And let's see. Are we getting set to get underway? We are still peacocked. Gonna be a great game, though. As hello, Grimmin. We are excited to have some fun tonight. Between Atlanta and Jacksonville, undefeated. And we are underway. H-Rupt will get the first snap. From the end zone, he'll start off short to Nola, and he'll get 13. There's questions if Maud come in. Since H-Rupt was still in his Fortnite tournament, but we should be good. As he's in there now. Maybe could have been the reason why they delayed it. Who knows? As H-Rupt thought about the edge, and he's going to drop back. Hooking it right up the gut, and the catch made. Inside the 30, and a block. Down the 20, still on his feet, and he is gonna go! A 66-yard lightning strike to open it up! I do not know why the jerseys are broken in the replay, but that won't matter. As here is the PAT. Got the blocks and got the one. As this one will go into the end zone. Diving out a touchback. And here comes Atlanta. I'll throw left side, catch made. Fake knee by Dreamy. Elijah with the tackle. It's second down. His Dog up the gut. A 27-yarder. Remember, it's the first iteration of RSC Red Zone. If you look at the main channel, rather not the main channel, the TikTok. LFG is on the main RSC channel. TK Mitch on the call for that game. But here, we are here in the Champions Bowl. He'll drop back. Throwing to the right side, tipped up, incomplete. Yeah, went to East Fayetteville. So what happened is I executed the wrong one that I made for Mitch, so I'm blaming him. Getting a block. He'll twist and turn. Dog will see what he'll do here. He'll throw right side and the catch made. Still staying on his feet. Trying to break to the outside. Couldn't get much on it. 9-yarder. Tried to get the yards after catch. As Dog back from the 40. He'll throw right and incomplete. So anyway, it's 4th down, an early one at that. He'll throw up the gut, catch made, touchdown! And Jacksonville responds. They'll take that strike right there. PAT barely hooked it in through the right. We gotta love having 4 different teams on the field at once. It happens. It's back from the 10. We're just gonna go from here. Dropping back from the 5. Goal line, shot to Nola, 7-yarder. You're on 2nd down, a roll. 2 defensive ends, he'll throw, movement, got Pyro with a grab and a 13-yarder. Dogger, Kaz with a tackle. We're going to challenge here. Keep in mind, Jacksonville is one of these top teams here. First and 20. Anyway, 2nd down here for Atlanta. Dropping back all the way to the 5. They'll launch it down the left sideline. Catch made out of bounds. A 19-yarder. That'll move the chains for him. Well, let's see what A-Trup will do here. A-Trup fires, incomplete, looking for Nola, the LOS. Off of 2 tight ends, A-Trup dropping, fires to his left tight end, Nola, out of bounds, and a 14-yard in the 2 tight end formation. 2 tight formation, whatever you want to call it. Blocker missed. A-Trup has to eventually get it off. The chip in block from Pyro, and now A-Trup fires up the gut, and intercepted! And Jacksonville will retrieve the ball in their own territory. Now stepping back from the end zone. What he'll do here, dog. He's going to launch a deep one. Looking for the end zone. Caught! 79 yards! Are you kidding? Got it. 14-7. Number 1 seed on top. Atrupt will step back to the 5. Let's see what he'll do here. Eventually have to get it off. He'll fire on his own back, caught on the left side at the left fold, out of bounds, 31 yards. 2-dash with a grab. Atrupt rolling right, gets a block from Mahau as he'll throw left, hooking, grab again. What a nice reel. Hauling it in for 27. Now here's Atrupt on first down. Second straight first down. He'll hook it to the end zone. Almost another reel. Wow. That was a suspicious reel right there. Here's second down. Drop back, 2-man rush. Got it off. Pyro with a 9-yarder. Not Pyro. I thought it was. It may not have been. Now rolling, lobbing, incomplete. Too strong on the lob. So fourth down coming up here. From the 35, tipped up, anyone's ball, and picked off! Off the ricochet, Morales came down with it. Dreamy with the pick. Oh, we'll get a low arcing air ball. Atrupt with a rough start. Catch made, 12-yarder right there. We'll head to the second quarter. Jacksonville finds themselves up by a score and a missed hit stick, but it'll get 8 and move the chains for another set of 4. Keep in mind, you have RSC Red Zone, the first edition. EPC Davis with a 7-yarder. He has a touchdown today off that long, arcing 66-yarder. Like 25 outside the numbers. He'll launch down sideline. Couldn't haul it in. A lot of nice reeling here so far. Back from the 25. Gets a block. He'll launch down the field and swat it down. Will be kicked away. Touchback. Elijah was in the end zone, thought about the return, but too far back. So here comes Atlanta now. If the punt, can they capitalize? Atrupt, a defensive end almost leaked through. He has to get it off eventually. He'll throw it to the right, and the catch made. It's Pyro, out of bounds, and a first down to 20. Kaz met up with him. From the 40, gets a block. Atrupt will fire up the gut, And a catch made over the middle. Elijah looking for a lane. Has to get past Davis. He'll get the tackle. A 29-yarder flips to field. Atrup's rolling right. Faze leaking through, phasing through. Out of desperation, back of the end zone, incomplete. Too strong for the streak. It's third down. Their second down. Wow. Atrup throws, catch made for 19 and a chain mover. Goal line is the next stop in the end zone. They put up half a dozen right here. Wow, the lineman, a lob to the corner, touchdown, and Atlanta strikes right back. A big ATL for the ATL TD. As Atrup had that fire to the end zone, right on it. Right on the money. And the PAT. Oh, rejected! So this one will be kicked away. As Atlanta finds themselves down by 1 still. Got the block, has to get it off. Rolling left, fires to Davis, incomplete! Atrup was almost there, the safety for the interception. On second down. Getting a block from the end zone, twisting, twirling, incomplete. Elijah was there. Anyway, it is now third down. See what they'll do here. They'll step up. Fire across body, incomplete. It'll be punted away. And if they'll get him back. Here's Atrup to now, down by 1. See what he'll do here. He'll take a deep shot here, looking for the end zone, and caught! QVP with a touchdown of his own, and 19-14. And into the end zone, and they'll get to Elijah in Mitch's game. Right now on the main channel, it's 45-44 Fayetteville interception, and that should seal it. Fayetteville will beat Baton Rouge 45-44 here in Jacksonville. It's 21-14 from the end zone. Dog fire, short catch made. And he'll look to get far. He could not. A 4-yard gain was cut short. So 3rd and 11 here on this big third down. Throws up the gut and the catch made against the falling man inside the numbers and a 21-yarder outside the hash. Yeah, solid 9 people in the stream. So outside the numbers, let's see what he'll do here. He'll fire a low arcing ball for the catch made. Lost a football, but it was recovered by Miles. So here comes Jacksonville on first down. Dreamy made the grab. Thank you, RSC, with a raise. TK Mitch's stream was the final of 45-44. Here in Jacksonville, or South Bend, Indiana, More of a competitive game. Block dog has to fire. Low arcing ball and 17 yards. And it'll move the chains. Suspense felt in the crowd. See what they can do here. Handoff up the middle. Lost the football. Recovered in the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. What a funky touchdown strike right there. And here comes Atlanta now. Tied up at 21, short, caught out of bounds, 17 yards. So here we go on 1st and 15. Atrupt fires left side, catch made. And a timeout. Here's Atrupt. Fire up the right side. Catch made for 18. Has to get a timeout. He does. That's a second Atrupt timeout. No, one timeout left for them. 2 seconds. It's going to be... No, 1st and 15. 1 play left in the half. 21 all. They'll look, lobbing. No one there! Why did you throw that? Some funky miscommunication. Oh! Oh no! And we'll head into halftime 21-21. As apparently we don't know how to skip a halftime. Who knew? And here we go for the second half. It's 21-21, the first pass incomplete. Now stepping back, a roll. They'll fire cross body. Tipped up, incomplete. Anyway, the throw is tipped up, incomplete again. So this will be punted away. It'll be Atlanta ball. And here's Atrupt, gonna run out of bounds. So here's second down for Atrupt. Caught. And looking for a block down the sideline, a 22-yarder. Here's 1st and 15. Atrupt rolling, looking for it all, and intercepted! Jacksonville coming up with the ball in their own end zone. And they'll start off at the 20. It's PPC Davis, has 2 touchdowns, and this is his first int. So here comes Dog. A fire left sideline, hauling it in as Kaz in traffic. What'll do here? A body and incomplete. From the 30, rolling. They'll switch back. Dreamy with a grab and a 10-yarder. Here is Dog. On 3rd down, launching down the field. Swatted down. It's 4th coming up here. Field goal target line at the 38. 4th down, they're going to go for it. In deep trouble, has to get it off eventually, watch out! From the end zone in a foot race. A deep shot here. Gonna make its way down to the 5. It's tipped up, anyone's ball, and cannot haul it in. A turnover on downs. It's Atlanta ball at the 44.5. From inside the numbers, twisting, curling, fire, catch made, 32. He'll throw right, Pyro. He'll get 8 right there. Here's 2nd and 7. Stepping back from the 25 outside the numbers, a trip floater caught out of bounds. It is an 8-yarder, and it'll be a chain mover. The end zone is the last stop. It's 1st and goal. Fires inside the numbers, and nobody there. Now stepping back, Atrupt. A fire, end zone, touchdown! And Elijah with a touchdown grab. Right there in the PAT. Good. It's 28-21 with 2:03 left. See what he'll do here. Watch out. Has to slip back from the end zone and dumped it off short. And down he goes! Trailing back inside the 15. And back from the end zone, a long 3rd down. He'll fire deep shot here, down the field! And the catch is made! 1 man to beat in a foot race! Missed a block and out of bounds, but a 72-yard lightning strike. Wow! And it's 1st and goal. From the 30, looking end zone. Touchdown! It's a 1-point game. They're separated by a single digit. PAT, no good. Trading missed PATs. One was in the first quarter where it was blocked, and this one was also blocked. Atlanta will get the ball back. First and 15 can appear. Minute and change here in the third. Atrift has time. Way too much of it. Watch out! From the back of the end zone, twirling, twisting, fires, caught. 2-dash out of bounds, a 29-yarder. He'll take it right there. So Atrift with a drop back. From outside the 20, Atrift has to fire across and picked off! A nice read! And Morale's back the other way. One man to beat. Turtles him inside the 10. A big interception right there. And in golden range is Jacksonville. Dreamy had the pick. Here's first and goal. From the 25. Dog. Looking, end zone. Incomplete. It is second down coming up. So here we go. Twisting, firing over the middle. Back of the end zone. Touchdown. ICFM. And Jacksonville will take the lead. Up the middle! Oh, a big hit! Drilled him! Atlanta now with the ball. Atrift. Fire short, catch made. Nola out of bounds. Back from the 15. Outside the numbers, Atrift. The look, he'll launch it deep to the corner. And the incomplete. So now, here we go. It's third down. Another deep shot here. Looking at angle right on and a pick at the goal line. Let's see where they'll mark him. This could be huge. I think he was at the goal line, but let's see. No! Wait, that was a safety? What? What did I just see? 49 yards is an interception to himself. And they got 2 out of that. Wow. I don't think I've ever seen that before. How does that happen? And if they're right, a pickoff, rightfully his. I'm still starstruck. I don't think I've ever seen that happen. Watch out. Nola has to get after him. Downfield shot. And CFFL with a grab. A 35-yarder. And here comes Jacksonville. Dog. What does he have in him? Throws end zone incomplete. From the 35, Dog with a roll gets a block. Dog will eventually have to fire outside the numbers. He'll launch it downfield. Touchdown! And they'll go up by 2 scores. PAT is good. A 10-point game. Come on, I believe you still have the fourths, so anything can still happen. The 10 will step back. At the end zone, a deep shot. Looking downfield, and it is intercepted! In the end zone, a turnover. Let's see where they'll mark him. This time it's not in the end zone. Oh my. Let's see, he's down short. He's going to be marked at the 2. Something huge could happen here. Well, let's see. And has to eventually fire. Incomplete. Anyway, it's second down. Feeling the pressure on him. Slowly rising. From the end zone, can't be stagnant. Fire down the field. And the catch made. In space. In a full race. Gets another block. 97-yard strike. And that could very much be an early dagger. It's blocked on the PAT. It'll be Atlanta ball. Back from the 10. Outside the numbers. Gets a block. He'll eventually have to fire. Watch out. Atrop twisting and twirling. Playing Twister. He'll fire it across to Nola. The LOS needs a block by 2 out of bounds at 12-yarder. You still have fourths. It's third down. Or second down, rather. I can't read numbers. That's great. Atrop. Deep shot here. Middle of the end zone. And intercepted again. And here we go for Jacksonville, a 2-yarder. As it's 46-30. Catch made, diving back. He got penetrated from behind. But it's a first down coming up after taking that big swing. Just put it right inside of him. It's like forcefully put it in. And Dreamy made the grab in stride. Has to beat Elijah. Takes a knee and got pummeled. Giving him the business right there. Under 90 seconds. A twisting twirl by Dog. What does he have? He fires, and a 7-yarder. Took a knee right before Nola face planted right into the right hash. Right sideline hash. So from inside the numbers, twisting out, LOS pass, catch made, a big penetration, and out of bounds, a turnover. Oh, he just gave it right to him from behind. He fisted him. And WKUVP with the recovery, rather, not the interception. Whatever you want to call it. And from the 10, H-Rupp twirling. He'll have to eventually get it off. He has time. The left side, he'll twist and twirl right. Catch made. Pyro did out of bounds, a 34-yarder at midfield. Now he's short at the 48. He had running room, though. Decided not to take it. Rather stop the clock with going out of bounds. It can be 2 scores if they get 2-point conversions. Here, Pyro has to race out of bounds. He does. An 11-yarder. 32 seconds. He's a look towards the end zone here, I think. Or he can take it slow and steady. Gets it to Pyro again. Out of bounds. 7 yards. Still has 3 timeouts, 27 seconds. H-Rupp. Fires to the end zone. Incomplete. 20 on the clock. All you need is, if you get the 2, you need time for 1 more. The 2 is the most important part other than the touchdown. The step up from H-Rupp going cross body, catch made. Pyro, no! Incomplete, and it's 2nd down. Wasted 8 precious seconds. You need to get a strike here. Need at least a second left after the 2. H-Rupp lobbing to the end zone. Tipped up, incomplete with 5. They might not get it off. You have to get it off. You have 3 seconds to go. He's not going to get it. He'll throw incomplete. Jacksonville has our champions of season 14. They go 15-0. Dog truly has the dog in him. As he defeats H-Rupp. That'll do it on RSC2. Shesty, nobody alongside. Good night, Jacksonville. Champions Bowl champion.